गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So, welcome you all for Bhagavatam discussion. Monday to Thursday, 9 to 9:30, we are reading Bhagavatam. So, it's a very, very wonderful activity in human life to read Bhagavatam because Bhagavatam is the Amala Purana. Bhagavatam is the scripture where Dharma surrenders of Lord left to the planet. So, it's wonderful service. So, we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 9th chapter. The Bhishma Dev is passing away in the presence of Lord Krishna, and text 21. Can someone read 21?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Amataji.
It's allocated to Sampati Mataji or Kushi Mataji.
Both not there.
Both are not there.
Yeah.
Sarvatmana Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sarvatmana Samadrisho Hi Advayasyana Ankritehe Takratam Mati Vaisamyam Niravadyasya na kvachit. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Being the absolute personality of Godhead, He is present in everyone's heart. He is equally kind to everyone, and He is free from the false ego of differentiation. Therefore, whatever He does is free from material inebriety. He is equibalanced. Purport: because He is absolute, there is nothing different from Him. He is Kaivalya. There is nothing except Himself. Everything and everyone is the manifestation of His energy, and thus He is presented everywhere by His energy, being non-different from it. The sun is identified with every inch of the sun rays and every molecular particle of the rays. Similarly, the Lord is distributed by His different energies. He is Paramatma, or the Super Soul, present in everyone as the supreme guidance, and therefore He is already the chariot driver and counsel of all living beings. When He therefore exhibits Himself as chariot driver of Arjuna, there is no change in His exalted position. It is the power of devotional service only that demonstrates Him as the chariot driver or the messenger. Since he has nothing to do with the material conception of life because He is absolute spiritual identity, there is for Him no superior or inferior action. Being the absolute personality of Godhead, He has no false ego. And so He does not identify Himself with anything different from Him. The material conception of ego is equibalanced in Him. He does not feel, therefore, inferior by becoming the chariot driver of His pure devotee. It is the glory of the pure devotee that only
ಒಂದು ಈಗ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
the material conception of ego is equibalanced in him. He does not feel therefore inferior by becoming the chariot driver of his pure devotee. It is the glory of the pure devotee that only he can bring about service from the affectionate Lord.
Hare Krishna. So here Bhishmadev further talking. Supreme Lord being a absolute personality Godhead, he is present everyone's heart. He is equally kind to everyone. This is the most important point. Yes, he is there as Paramatma, everyone's heart. I think everybody knows that. But the second line is equally kind to everyone. That's the most important point. Many times we don't understand that. How kind, how merciful is Lord. Whatever I do, whatever sin I do, Lord will not give me up. That's the point. At the same time, he says that I don't have any enemy. I don't have any friends. I'm equal to everyone. That's the most important point Lord is making it. And Prabhupada brings out that point, how he is merciful. And he is free from false ego of differentiation. He is fully renounced. There are Shad Aishwaryas, out of which one of this is Aishwarya, is renunciation. He is fully renounced. He is not bothered. Prabhupada brings out he works as a chariot driver. He works as a messenger. Supreme Lord. He don't have to do it, but he does that. And therefore, whatever he does, free from material inability, and is equibalanced. So that is the glory of the Supreme Lord Vishmadev is putting before Yudhishthira Maharaj. So that Supreme Lord is so easily available for us due to Prabhupada. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Hare Krishna, sorry. So Prabhupada brings out here saying that he is there, super soul in everybody's, and he is the Chaitya Guru. He is guiding all of us in various capacities. Many times people say, what Lord is doing? So many things happening in the society. What Lord is doing? Lord is telling everybody. Lord is giving right instructions. Lord is giving the right knowledge. But I'm the one not accepting it. I'm not taking that guidance. I'm ignoring Lord's guidance. That's the problem. And the problem is not with the Lord, problem with me. So problem is not that Lord is not giving guidance. Lord is always there. Lord is giving so many ways through scriptures, through acharyas, through other devotees, and so many ways where I get right knowledge, right information, right guidance. But I'm the one ignoring it. I'm not accepting it. So here Prabhupada brings out how Lord is merciful, how Lord is so, costless mercy, says. He has no kind of even tinge of what is that? The ego is fully renounced because Prabhupada says, since he's nothing to do with the material world, the conception of life, because he's absolutely spiritual entity. There's there is for him no superior and no inferior and no action. Being absolute personality Godhead, he has no false ego. So people may ask, what is false ego? What is ego? So false ego is that thinking that I'm the doer, I'm the karta, I'm the enjoyer, or everything belongs to me. I'm the controller. This is a false ego. The true ego is that Supreme Lord is the enjoyer. He is the super soul. He is the controller. That is a true ego. I'm his servant. That is a true ego. So with this, Prabhupada says, he does not feel, therefore, inferior by becoming a chariot driver or of his pure devotees. Again, is understand that he doesn't become chariot driver for, Prabhupada plays Tom, Dick, and Harry. Means it's not for everybody. He becomes a chariot driver for his pure devotees. So when we take up the devotion service with the complete, the purity, he is ready to do anything. That's why Rupa Goswami says, Anyabhilashita Shunya Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulena Krishna Anushilana Bhaktiruttamam. We have to give up everything, no abhilasha. Without any abhilasha, abhilashat shunya. And that mood, without any jnana and karma, and anukulena Krishnanshilam, it should be favorable to Krishna, and there should be the way he wanted. Many times we do things that way I want. I take something, yes, I like it, so I'll put before Krishna, then I'll eat it. It's not that Krishna wants it. Because I want it, I'll give it. Just a namesake, I'll keep in front of him and take it. Of course, that's better than eating, you know. But point is that we should do something what he wants, something what he, is favorable to him. That's what we want. So that's why in normal service also, especially guru, disciple, or the family, we should do service such that what others want, not what I want. I like it, I do it, let him take it. That's not a service. Actually, services should be the way he wants. So the Supreme Lord wants. So now somebody may ask, how do I know what he wants? He is very clear. He gives through Bhagavatam. He is very clearly says what he wants, what we can offer him, how we can offer him. Everything he has given. Patram Pushpa Phalam Toyam Yomi Bhakti Prayachati says, Yat Karo Shadna Jashi, he says, Tad Madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever sacrifice you do, whatever austerity you do, give it to me. He says, finally says, Sarva Dharma Parityajya Mameka Sharanam Raja. He says, give up all your activities, just surrender to me. That's the final lesson he gives. So with that, what happens? He says, Antakalecha mameka smaran mukta kalevaram. At the time of leaving the body, you remember me, you will come back to me. So how do I remember? To remember, I have to practice. What do I practice? Prabhupada says, simply in Kali Yuga, chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Simply practice chanting the holy name. And at the time of death, if I am able to remember, definitely I may go back to him. So then question may arise, how do I guarantee that I may remember if I don't remember? That's also Krishna says in 10th chapter, he says, one who serve me in a pure love, I'll give them tadami buddhi yogam. He says, I'll give them right intelligence, right time. So Krishna does everything. He gives a knowledge, he gives a direction, and finally he says, if you forget, I'll give the memory also. He says that sarvasya chaham is sannivista matham sarvam pravartate. Sorry. But jnana aponam jai says. So Krishna trying his best, somehow or other, he want to all of us to the jiva who has gone away from him to go back to him. He's trying his best, but somehow I don't want to go. I always have so many reasons to stay away from him. So it's up to me to take up the bhakti and go back to Krishna. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur writes here, becoming a messenger or charioteer because of being controlled by the bhakti is degradation of his position. In normal circumstances, is degradation. But you see, for him, is ready to do that. If he like that, how can it be Lord's prema, give him a real happiness? This verse answers Krishna. Sorry. Krishna is without fault, possesses a faultless prema. His actions, like being a messenger, kat kritam, are not deviation from his mind. So he does everything for the benefit of the jiva. Somehow or other, he won't take us back to him. In Vishnu Thakur, right, finally writes, you are a special example of prema because this Lord has become your messenger. He is brought under control of your prema. So Bhishma Dev actually telling to Yudhishthira Maharaj that because of your prema, Krishna has become your servant. So what that Krishna can get captivated? Not my wealth, not my property, not my intelligence. It's only my love. That's only can captivate Krishna. So if at all, if you or any one of us wants Krishna prema, it's only premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. Brahmaji says that. So that's the only way to reach Krishna. Next one we can read.
Next one is allotted to Umashankar Prabhuji. Prabhuji. He's
Oh,
not there too.
I'll read Prabhuji.
go ahead.
तथापि एकान्तभक्तेषु पश्य भूपनुकम्पितं यानमे सुमस्त्यजतः सक्स्त कृष्णो दर्शनम् अगातः. Translation.
तथापि एकान्तभक्तेषु पश्य भूपानुकम्पितं यान्मे संस्त्यजता साक्षात् कृष्णो दर्शनम् अगातः.
Translation. Yet despite his being equally kind to everyone, he has graciously come before me while I am ending my life, for I am his unflinching. Purport. The Supreme Lord, the absolute personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, although equal to everyone, is still more inclined to his unflinching devotee who is completely surrendered and knows no one else as his protector and master. Having unflinching faith in the Supreme Lord as one's protector, friend, and master is the natural condition of eternal life. A living entity is so made by the will of the Almighty that he is most happy when placing himself in a condition of absolute dependence. The opposite tendency is the cause of fall down. The living entity has this tendency of falling down by dint of misidentifying himself as fully independent to the Lord to lord it over the material world. The root cause of all troubles is there in false egoism. One must draw towards the Lord in all circumstances. The appearance of Lord Krishna at the deathbed of Bhishma is due to his being an unflinching devotee of the Lord. Arjuna has some bodily relation with Krishna because the Lord happened to be his maternal cousin. But Bhishma has no such bodily relation. Therefore, the cause of attraction was due to the intimate relation of the soul. Yet, because the relation of the body is very pleasing and natural, the Lord is more pleased when he is addressed as the son of Maharaj Nanda, the son of Yashoda, the lover of Radharani. This affinity this affinity by bodily relation with the Lord is another feature of reciprocating loving service with the Lord. Bhishma Deva is conscious. Bhishma Deva is conscious of this sweetness of transcendental humor, and therefore he likes to address the Lord as Vijaya Sakhe, Pratha Sakhe, etc., exactly like Nanda Nandana or Yashoda Nandana. The best way to establish our relation in transcendental sweetness is to approach him through his recognized devotees. One should not try one should not try to establish the relation directly. There must be a via medium which is transparent and competent to lead us to the right path. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, further Bhishma Dev is glorifying the Supreme Lord. He's saying that, yet despite his being equally kind to everyone, he has graciously come before me while I am ending my life. And for I am his unflinching servitor. So here the last sentence, Bhishma Dev says, I am his unflinching servitor. Then somebody may question that if so, then why did he fight against Krishna? Why did he fight against Pandavas? He could have easily, the day one, if he is so surrendered to Krishna, he could have told Kauravas, either give up the kingdom or I will not fight for you. I will fight for Pandavas and fight against you. But Bhishma did not do that. He's saying, I am his unflinching devotee and his servitor, but he fought against. So Acharyas give explanation for this, that saying that it is Krishna's will. Krishna wanted this to happen, and Krishna wanted to teach the world that personality like Bhishma Dev, who, of course, he has taken over that he'll protect Kuru dynasty. because of his vow, if he fought against Dharma, even though he is Ichamarani, he has got so much power, so much strength, but he will be killed. He will be defeated because he has gone against Krishna. That's the message Lord wanted to give to the society. And Bhishma very happily, willingly played that role. He did just a drama. Now he is revealing his heart. All this time I was fighting. It's not that I was enmity against Pandavas or enmity against Krishna. It was just a drama he was doing it because he wanted to show to the world. The same thing what happens when the day Bhishmadev badly injured Arjuna. Krishna jumps from the chariot, takes a chariot wheel and runs to Bhishmadev with the wheel that I'll kill him now. That's the time Bhishmadev puts his bow and arrow down and says, "Oh Lord, I'm waiting for this scene. I was really looking for this scene. As now, yes, you can kill me." That's the mood in which Bhishmadev, says that. Because Bhishmadev wanted to prove to the world that Krishna, who has taken a vow that I'll never take weapon, he took a weapon to protect his devotees. So Krishna will break his vow. Krishna do whatever required to protect his devotee. That is the message Bhishmadev wanted to give to the society. So here Bhishmadev is saying, he is graciously come before me, because Bhishmadev is saying, I'm not qualified. I have nothing. I have no quality because I fought against him. I fought against his own devotees, Pandavas. So I have no qualities, but still he has graciously come before me. So this is the point Bhishmadev wanted to communicate to the whole world through Yudhishthira Maharaj. Further, Prabhupada writes here, Supreme Lord, the absolute personality Godhead, Sri Krishna, although equal to everyone, is still more inclined, his unflinching devotee, who is completely surrendered to and who knows no one else as a protector or master. He is equal to everyone, but for a surrendered devotee, he is totally different. He will do whatever required to protect his pure devotees. So as a practice devotees, we should develop that quality so that fully surrender to him. That the level we should reach. Yeah, maybe it's not possible overnight, but we should aspire. My aim of the life is to fully surrender to Krishna. Give up everything. Sarva dharma parityaja, like Krishna says. Dharma means not Islam dharma, Christian dharma, Jaina dharma. No. All my activities, all my attachment, give up and surrender only to him. Otherwise, I'll surrender to so many other things. My strength, my bank balance, my intelligence, my support, this one, all this I'll have it. Sometimes they be devatas, medical, police, all in difficulties I'll go to, but I will not surrender to Supreme Lord. Here, fully surrender to Krishna, 100%. Then he says, I will take care. So that is the level I should reach. So Prabhupada writes here, the opposite tendency is to cause fall down. When we don't do that, yes, the result is fall down. We may go into the repeated birth and death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. So Prabhupada writes, the root cause of all the trouble is there, the false ego. In our life, for all problems, root cause is my false ego. Thinking that I'm the enjoyer, I'm the controller. That's where my real problem starts. Prabhupada writes here, Bhishmadev has no body relation with the Supreme Lord, but Prabhupada brings out the relation with the Srimati Radharani, Arjunas. They had and that's why Krishna is called Vijaya Sakha. He's called Partha Sakha. Krishna is not addressed, Arjuna is not addressed Krishna's name. Krishna is addressed through Arjuna's name. See the, glory of the Supreme Lord. It's not that Arjuna is called Arjuna Sakha. It's a Partha Sakha. It's not the Krishna is like, Krishna Sakha. No, it's the Arjuna Sakha. It's not Krishna's friend. It's Arjuna's friend. So Arjuna comes a bit. Similarly, any temple deities, they are not called, for example, the Shri Radha Govinda, Shri Radha Gopinatha, Radhe comes first. Or Lakshmi Narayana, Lakshmi comes. Sita Rama, Sita comes first. So devotee comes first. Lord comes next. So this is how the Lord, presents himself. Prabhupada finally writes, one should not try to establish the relationship directly. There must be via media, which is transparent, competent, lead the path. So what is that via media? Via media is the accepted spiritual master. The spiritual master who is in the parampara, who has taken the vow to follow the Guru Sadhu Shastra, and who is qualified to take devotees back home, back to Godhead. So that is the relationship we should take. Through the Guru, we can reach Krishna. That's why Acharya is saying that without Guru, we cannot reach Krishna. Prabhupada says, do not jump the gun. Don't go directly to Krishna. You cannot. We need Acharyas. That's why Krishna himself says, Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshintite jnanam tattvadarshina. He says, go and surrender to that tattvadarshi who has seen the truth. They give you the, digdarshana. They'll give you the right direction. And how? By serving. Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. You ask them question, but do seva. They'll give you the right direction. And that right path, Srila Prabhupada and his disciples have given us. ISKCON has given us the right path. Our job is to simply accept what Prabhupada has given and following the path, we can reach Krishna. Otherwise, without Guru, we cannot reach Krishna. Like, any material world, we need Guru. Like if somebody want to become a doctor, he has to go to the medical college. He has to practice under a senior doctor. Then only he can become doctor. Similarly, if somebody want to be engineer, somebody want to be lawyer, he has to go through the university and go through the education and practice under. But in case of spirituality, no, everybody becomes a guru. Everybody claims that, he knows everything. But there is no, condition. That's why Acharya is saying that we have to, go through the same process here. Same process. Krishna himself sets example. He is a Supreme Lord. He has gone to Sandeepana Muni. Sri Ramchandra could have easily, told the world that he doesn't require a teacher, but he goes to the Vasishtha and later understand Vishwamitra Muni. Why? To set an example for us. So for all of us also, we need to understand the spirituality through, realized Acharya. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes that, O king, see his mercy to his dedicated devotees. By that mercy, he has come before me directly when I am about to leave the body. So here, Bhishmadev is saying, it is Lord's causeless mercy. Because of that, Lord has come before me today. And Tathapi here means, though it is not possible for me to like you, still see his mercy to me. So Bhishmadev is actually saying that it is because of my good fortune that Lord has come before me. And he says, filled with bliss and near such a low person like me. He says, I am such a low person. Of course, Bhishmadev is one of the Mahajan. He's not a low person, but he claims this is another quality of a devotee. A devotee never claims to be a devotee. A devotee never thinks that he is a devotee. He says, I'm always low. Because it's the only way to reach Krishna is being humbled. Tadvidi sorry, Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saishna Amane Namanadena Kirtaniya Sadhari. So this is the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sixth ashtam, third verse. He says, humbler than a blade of the grass, tolerant like a tree, and give respect to everybody without expecting respect. This is the mood in which we can Kirtaniya Sadhari, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the path to reach Krishna. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Devotees can share their thoughts, comments. Who wants to start? Start with the Varsha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for the class. So today my takeaway was that God is equally merciful to everyone. There is no partiality, and He is the guiding light for all of us in different way. And I understood what is false ego and true ego. So I should not fall into this false ego thinking I am doing everything. I should just have the thinking that I am the servant and He is doing everything. So that is what I understood, Prabhuji. And then uh, what do you say? Even though Bhishma fought against Krishna and his devotee, he showed up because of his mercy, and the root cause of all problem was because of my false ego. And I should have access to Krishna only via Guru. I mean, like how Prabhupada has given us the way, I should just follow him. That's what I want to say.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Sridevi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Lord is equal to everyone. He has no false ego. That's why he is a chariot driver to Arjuna. He is there as a super soul in everybody's heart. He guides us in many ways. Uh, why he is a chariot driver to Arjuna is because Arjuna is a pure devotee. And though Lord Krishna is equal to everyone, he is special to unflinching devotees like Bhishma Dev. That's why Lord has come before him before his death. And a devotee, he doesn't claim to be a devotee. That is the quality of a pure devotee. That's what we have to learn to be like Bhishma Dev.
Thank you. Ramesh Prabhu, Ramesh Krishna.
No problem. Please continue.
Lakshmi Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Lakshmi Mataji, anything?
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Two sentences, Prabhuji. Prema Bhava. Prema is the only way to reach Krishna. And through Guru, we can reach Krishna. Guru will lead us to the right path.
Thank you, Mataji.
That's all, Prabhuji.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Lord Krishna is merciful and equal to everyone. Lord exists as super soul in everybody's heart. He is completely free from all false ego and true ego. And I must surrender in Abhilasha Shunya mode. Completely surrender with unconditionally to Lord. I must do whatever pleasing Krishna. It is not that whatever I intend to do, but whatever is pleasing Krishna, I must do. Remember Lord Krishna at the time of death. For that, I must practice. And only through prema I can please God. And that is the ultimate mode in which I must approach Krishna. Krishna breaks all dharma to protect pure devotees. For the surrendered devotees, he will do anything to take care. And the false ego is the root cause for all my deviations. Devotees comes first. I should approach Krishna through Guru Parampara and spiritual master. It is foolish to jump over the Guru Parampara. Devotees always be humble and in a mood of servant of servant and servant of servant and servant of servant. That must be my mood always, Prabhuji. That much I understood. Hare Krishna.
Archana Mataji, same thing.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, main important thing is what I understood is we cannot directly go to Krishna, Lord. We have to go through a Guru. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Asha Mataji, anything you want to say?
The Supreme is in everyone's heart, and He is kind to all. So, what's my duty is fully surrendering to Krishna. If I want to go closer to Krishna, reach Krishna, it's through via media. That's the spiritual master. So, in order to reach Krishna, I should be humble, respectful to everyone. That's what my takeaway for today's class. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Before end, can I request